Abushani komo our channel so I say AGH Politics Avenue. Podcast or september be kusi make headlines na gemre na EDB exmo. Onia TVXYZ so and I'm no say NDC communicate bi or sign a private legal practitioner. Onia wakasa ewo before so enya asem koto akra na insema okanyina ne say NPP amayekuo no emu party members ebinuma omu awie sika allegedly ewo omanyimu a omu egina emra no they will not live to enjoy the money they've stolen from this country. Onuya papa no agemra also suja no make exposes ahodo ewo sa nsem ya make hu na mesra say mu ransim ni ne hwe ne yeko ani de eba
the people mourn. Look at the way it's raining. Now in Shoni Beton Swa, it rains at a time and foul have a mouthful. Everything's moving smooth. Boko. Some guys just I'm consoeba. More program until wherever I find myself and I rush to come. But we must tell Ghanaians what is going on.
Sure.
Last time there was one contractor, you see, Black Oak. Or just oak, Black Oak. Or not just can we are now. They say, oh, yeah, yes,
okay.
Yeah,
no, my enterprise.
Mobilization.
But I think Rose Minister or Bujuma.
Yeah.
Now,
let
me say things are moving on smoothly in this country. Bibia Ekoso, Joe. And I think we thank God for His Excellency, John Dramani Mahama, and our appointees now, Omubujuma.
Yes.
And so, Omubujuma. We need to congratulate them and to appreciate the good works of Omoye. And Usha, me too can be brave. I also want to thank God and also praise the three wise men at the Court of Appeal for giving judgment today. Sir GN Bank, Sanfa, was a very, very good decision because we feel Jumana group in Doom a year or the bois can Furiata di Timodin. Can Furiata Timodin because no groups food the bank neka to the tune of 800 million Ghana cedis. Amusi bank ne recapitalize 400 million. And papa say misika na abanye dimikano. Muncha me 800 million na me 400 no. And your recapitalization musi debi. And we good bank say he couldn't meet the requirement. Say we enye Timodin, we enye be some. Now we enye be some. Yes. 800 million. And he is expected to recapitalize with 400 million. No, see, give me my 800 million. Let me use part of it to recapitalize Musi Debi. Because we means here, because Group Indum was overtaking Data Bank. Say, na can for that, say, Data Bank, no, a banker with a strong background. Before Ken Furata became finance minister, no. Data bank, their equity was not, I don't think it was even up to 1 million Ghana.
So are you saying, sir, GN Bank a good 2019, almost shed down almost shed down any good. Before bank, or no crowd before bank, former Attorney General Oya Gloria, Kufu, my recommendation, you won't mean good because the disqualification now more detailed to go, no, in fact. But they went ahead, a gunu. What I say? You see, a brobe yeti modern. Wapayo, and what said that a plan is that this is what we are coming to do. Because no more dream say they want to control the financial sector of Ghana, they want to control the insurance sector, they want to control the energy sector, and nothing I'm for PDS, I'm succeeding, you know. So they are wicked people. I'm telling you, but they couldn't succeed because we have Ghanaians who fought against some of these things. And Nyanku Poa or notice Rua on Peboni Ghana. When say the whole of Africa, when we talk of the prophetic gift and prophetic gift, when is the Ghana Nyanku Poa Eshada di Chomopa. God loves Ghana. I am telling you. God really loves Ghana. And in Nyanku Poa Peboni in Kanyasa today, no, even though they are out of power, no. NPP, Akufo-Addo ni Busia, they will be controlling the energy sector. They will be controlling the financial sector. Now, a Japadia document on the by one kind. Almost don't know what they're almost doing. And you crescent one cron for ya chenepa or casa while we are in the pen. They will deny. What are they talking about? So why won't Ken come and answer those questions? Why is he refusing to come back? And then cry. Why is he refusing to come back? Who said, now, you see, you see, they will not live to enjoy the money they have stolen from this country. Because all my people died. Haircuts na buy ni sanya manyamano. Na ada wuni omayimu anmo. Me client be by mutual letter ko bank ama say mutual letter no come so we can pay part of the money because scan omuda invest no. Haircut ako kasa scan they are also not able to get the money to give my client the investment or so they give me only half of the investment. One guy say papaya na pharmacy company
Michael
my okan store one thing and chaya na papa ni wuye papa ni wuye ya in this country for the first time in our history a former chief justice at me copycati against a decision of finance minister former chief justice number 3 person no the busia and the family could picket against them. How should I tell you? Because wow, if you should be so wicked that members of your family could even rise up against you, no, let's just say your wickedness is legendary. You are more than Nebuchadnezzar. Now what is Akufo don't know? A dear media tone Nebuchadnezzar Zacchaeus.
They be say your friend sir.
No, a dear media tone Nebuchadnezzar Zacchaeus. Because Nebuchadnezzar need 2 more days. Zacchaeus was taxing and Zacchaeus was shot
from you no work.
And Macabum. Nebuchadnezzar na need 2 more days. And Zacchaeus was shot and also a pet tax. Akufo the time the multitude of taxes are the 2 years old man to the extent of COVID yare atu yen so on my abina also share no afi mo na binding the COVID levy atu yen
so COVID buy no yes dem na watwe mi no so time no wo man no ehia sika ye de emo
why do we have reserve why do we have wanted to emo buy hey emo man ka emo na asam emo ya chicha omo package look the people use that to dupe this country. National theater some be chicha some bie container ni so a emo egu we no no wo di mami ma ofia mo njindi they will not eat but sika mo what did they do locking up look COVID me I'm telling you that the way they only year COVID was a form of agenda just to loot this country. I'm telling you
COVID na buy na ba be
COVID na almost see buy because me na COVID no na me COVID no mka say buy no was not in the way the form that they said it was. I am telling you.
Wow.
I am telling you. Omo di lutu o man na COVID aban was say ohun ye mo bona omo boy no afi na di COVID levy atu COVID so. Na levy no to airport 11 no charge. Say the whole world in Ghana we were even charging the highest. And now COVID call the levy was still there. It took this government to come and remove that levy. Now you know my
so time no say COVID
na COVID me any say to ba no be say o you name say COVID e wo man mo aye nisika and e dey $100 million plus say e dey ko to amna say e dey see cathedral
say sorry dan
do we lack church buildings in this country? Sorry dan no sorry ben e kwa ko sia ye be bubu judges 11 judges omudan embassy be bu anyway to say e kwa ko see sorry until today the sorry has not been sealed. We have not built the building. Sorry you see
Alaji ba omi ase nyamia
look if Ghanaians there vote for Baumia it will be worse 3 times or how na FM and Akufo-Addo no it will be worse yenye hu hweda. What I say, if people know they should go and read Judges chapter 9, the tongue bush, the story about the tongue bush, they will understand. Baumia, Obemia, Bao, brabemia baumia obi atimi twan trosa no hey menya se baumia and now Baba D as president Nimpo if I become president on the ticket of NDC it will better he didn't get he gets in there then he get unlock no he get it there he get it there
digital man like
digital who's it there digitalization you see what they know to do is abrofo kesiye no mo de confuse Ghanaians and to mo call a crossing digitalization papa e kabrofo see somebody voted for Akufo-Addo just because of the brofo our race so we care as a obia by hot yam is in his man fellow Ghanaians. We are not joking in this country. So the country is moving on, and we are not joking, and we will not leave the country for jokers like Baumia.
Very well. Yentie Alhaji Mahmudu Baumia. This is the Atuja. You buy a better minutes. One way Alhaji Mahmudu Baumia ekwaye ewa kwatia ne nkrofo ebon nsaman technology man
awu nipa no di Baumia chi hu na hu so obi osiese funu
they are not bo red one
technology na Baumia bi so asa wabo nipa wabo ana
na nika kra hu be nika ho wa Toffin bi na misena odi but
Toffin ba we Toffin dabi ni mo yesi ya otadi Toffin bi ya fa ni we Toffin
enya we Toffin Toffin ana
ba wo se mi ase wo hwehwe ni ka hu be bia ka no
but
enya dabi no ba wo hwehwe na ni ma ase o se obi a wabo
dabi ya de hu ni sa
ai
ba iru na ga na wa bre
na wa bre
o hwe de wa onantina eye no trans eye no trans chai
wow na me be technology man na be a friend Baumia so to me use can you use the computer when you say you use that technological tools no
na onim no timi di
gate gate na he get in there that day now be so launch gate ni be empty gate and he gate is an empty gate now so such a person now wow Baumia can't you see say presidency is not written on him
Alhaji Mahmudu Baumia why vice president
no anybody look do you know anybody can be a vice president too do you know that Napo Cronin Cop vice president Napo Obiosa Sisifia vice president
you are talking about the former energy minister the former education minister
an energy minister who spent more money transporting power Mary plant from Takrady to Kumasi than the amount we spent from bringing it from Turkey. We spent about $5 million from Turkey to Ghana. He spent about $35 million from Takrady. $3 million. Chop ni nyama. Now we sasani pano ninya isuato. and let me buy Hano, no my mother say, who say, Rebecca Abronya Assam, and to my mother say, me buy my cannibal cobat, but the only meaning Uyama, me bring here,
Martelo and Pacho, me
it will be a mistake, a disaster, if Ghanaians vote for the NPP again. I can't say because if we were in a serious country, NPP, but they should have revoked their licenses. You don't know
that is a former member of the NPP.
Yes,
and I was shocked.
Why should he be shocked? But do you think, sir? The election
if you have that video, can you alert me now? A former member of the NPP and then on radio.
Yes.
I catch the Ghana for you say, the electoral commission is serious.
Yes.
By this time,
yes.
By this time, I was saying, one more J.
licenses. Mami can't be the former member. Do you think, sir, election really it was only NDC members who voted for us? No. Let me tell you the truth. There were some NPP members who were just tired of the stupidity, the arrogance, I mean, what's been put on me? I don't want to use English. Impudence. What I say?
Now, Peace Council for Ababekasa.
Peace is calling for calm. They only talk when NDC is in power. They should shut up. They should shut up. For the first time, I said for the first time, I'm going to say some things that you may not be. They should shut up.
My young kind, at least a tier for the Peace Council for the Abba. Now,
they should allow the security.
The National Peace Council press release for immediate release. National Peace Council calls for calm amid rising political tension.
There is no political tension in Ghana.
It just say 1 Accra. 20th May 2026, the National Peace Council is deeply concerned about the rising political tensions following recent arrest of some political actors based on comments they allegedly made that purportedly flout on the laws of the country. As a statutory body mandated under Act 818 to prevent, manage and resolve conflict, we call for calm and restrain from all sides.
Now, you know, former chairman of some people went to abroad acquire surgery.
Right. See, the National Peace Council remind all Ghanaians that the rule of law, due process, and respect for constitutional rights as enshrined in the 1992 Constitution of the Republic of Ghana are non-negotiable pillars of our democracy and calls for moderation, circumspection, and tolerance by actors in the media and public spaces. It is in this vein that we call on our respected security and judicial institutions to act with impartiality, transparency, and professionalism, and ensure that the rights and freedoms of citizens are always upheld in the performance of their lawful duties. The National Peace Council similarly calls on political parties, their communicators, and actors to refrain from making unsubstantiated, inflammatory statements and actions that has potential to incite violence in the country. The National Peace Council equally remind political commentators, both home and abroad, to be mindful of their utterances and their impact on national cohesion and stability. The MPC reiterate the fact that Ghana's stability depends on our ability to disagree in our public discourse without resorting to abusive language or violence. We entreat the citizenry to act with responsibility and civility in accordance with the law. The council, as part of its quarterly trust building platform with political parties, will hold a meeting in the next few days to dialogue with the leadership of the parties to find lasting solutions to this development to prevent escalating of the situation. we lawyer yeah National Peace Council for there was some no
let me tell you something. Me, as I've lost confidence, I've lost trust in the National Peace Council. Why? Because of the way they've handled themselves in the past. Sure. National Peace.
We ain't some who team course watching on the so, and I was so jembre. That's an so bad in the Numbi Edomania. Unia, you ever sign as soon.